My girlfriend invited her office husband to our Valentine's dinner. They ignore me all night, so I pay my part and said calmly, "You make a good couple. I'm done here." Before we go on, hit subscribe and drop a comment telling us which city you're tuning in from. I'm a 29-year-old man, and I still can't believe this happened. Writing it feels surreal, but I need a vent. So for Valentine's Day, I'd booked a reservation 2 months in advance at that Italian restaurant downtown. It wasn't overly expensive, but nice enough to need a reservation. I've been dating my 27-year-old girlfriend for almost 2 years. We've lived together for 6 months in her apartment since the lease is in her name, and it made sense financially. The day of, I was getting ready around 5 p.m., iron shirt, cologne, the whole deal. She was in the bathroom doing her makeup, looking fabulous. Honestly, a red dress I'd never seen before. "You look amazing," I told her. "Thanks, honey. Oh, by the way, I invited someone to join us." Record scratch sound. "What? Who?" "My work husband, from the office. He's been really down lately. Just went through a breakup. I didn't want him to spend Valentine's alone." "You don't mind, do you?" "I do mind. I mind a lot, babe. It's Valentine's Day. It's supposed to be just us." She rolled her eyes while applying her lipstick. "Don't be one of those jealous boyfriends. He's literally just a friend, a work friend. It's sad to be alone on Valentine's. We haven't even met this guy. You'll love him. He's super funny, really sweet. Besides, are you secure enough not to get weird about this or not?" The way she said it, like she was challenging me, as if objecting made me the problem. I guess I said yes, already feeling like an idiot. We got to the restaurant at 7. He was already there. Tall guy, designer suit, expensive watch. He hugged my girlfriend for a little too long. The kind where his hands are on her lower back. "You must be the boyfriend," he said, smiling as he gave me that weird dominant handshake. "Thanks for letting me crash your date, man. I really appreciate it." Letting him. I didn't let anyone do anything. We sat down. The hostess looked confused by the 3-person arrangement, but sat us anyway. Him and my girlfriend on one side of the booth, me alone on the other, like I was the third wheel of my own Valentine's dinner. And that's exactly how I was treated. For the next hour and a half, they talked only to each other about their office, their inside jokes, the project they were working on, their boss who's apparently a nightmare. That one time they had to stay late and order Thai food. I tried to chime in. "Oh yeah, something similar happened at my job." "Honey, hold that thought. So anyway, remember when you did that presentation and the projector failed?" They laughed. I just sat there. The waiter came. They ordered wine without asking me. An expensive bottle. My girlfriend ordered the lobster ravioli. He ordered the ribeye. I ordered the cheapest steak on the menu because I was starting to see where this was going. Just a New York strip for me. She didn't even look at me, too busy laughing at something he said. The food came. They fed each other bites of their food. She never offered me any of her lobster ravioli, which she usually does because she knows I love seafood. He cut his steak and put a piece on her plate. She giggled. I ate my steak in silence. It was good. I probably would have enjoyed it more if I wasn't watching my girlfriend essentially on a date with another guy. The bill came. The waiter put it in the middle of the table. Nobody moved. They just kept talking. Finally, my girlfriend glanced at it. "Babe, can you get this?" "It's all good." "Yeah, it's Valentine's. You were going to pay anyway." "I was going to pay for us, not for him." Her face changed. It got tight. "Are you serious right now? Don't be cheap. He's going through a tough time, so let him pay for his own 50 steak." The guy held up his hands. "Hey man, I could just transfer you my share if it's a big deal." "Yeah, it is a big deal." In fact, my girlfriend kicked me under the table. Literally kicked me. "Stop embarrassing me." I looked at the bill. 40. My steak was 32. I pulled out 2 20s and threw them on the table. "This is for my meal and a tip." "What are you doing?" Her voice got loud. I stood up, looked at both of them. They were sitting like a couple, side by side, looking at me like I was ruining their night. "You two look great together," I said. "Like really great." "I'm breaking up with you." Her jaw dropped. "What?" "I'm breaking up with you. We're done. This is done. Me being a nice guy is done. You bringing another guy to our Valentine's dinner, ignoring me for 2 hours and expecting me to pay for your date with him. Yeah, that's done." I walked out without looking back. I heard her voice calling my name, but I just kept walking. I called an Uber to her apartment where all my stuff was. I spent the next 3 hours packing everything I owned. Clothes, laptop, game console, books, bathroom stuff. I called my buddy who has a truck. He showed up at midnight, not asking any questions. "You good, man?" "No, but I will be." We loaded up my stuff. I left my key on the kitchen counter. I drove to my friend's place. He has a spare room. I stayed there before I moved in with her. I didn't sleep much. The phone kept buzzing. Text from her. "Where did you go? Are you serious right now? Come back so we can talk about this like adults. You're overreacting. He's just a friend. You're so dramatic." I blocked her around 3 a.m. I needed to sleep. That was 4 days ago. I've been staying in my friend's place, looking for apartments, processing everything. The crazy thing is I don't even feel that sad, just angry and a little relieved. Update 1. 3 days later. Well, it's been a week since Valentine's Day. Things have escalated in ways I didn't expect. First, she showed up at my work, just walked into the office lobby and asked for me. A coworker came to my desk, looking uncomfortable. "Dude, there's a woman here asking for you. Says it's urgent." I went out to the lobby. There she was. Red eyes, no makeup. She looked like she'd been crying. "We need to talk." "No, we don't. You can't just throw away 2 years over a misunderstanding." It wasn't a misunderstanding. You brought another guy to our Valentine's dinner. The receptionist was trying desperately to look busy. This is a whole scene now. He needed a friend. You're making this into something it's not. It's not okay. And I needed a girlfriend who didn't treat me like I was invisible. I guess neither of us got what we needed. "I love you. You have a weird way of showing it." She started crying harder. "Please, can we just talk, get a coffee? I'll explain everything." "There's nothing to explain. You made your choice." "I'm good." "You're so cold." "I'm done." "There's a difference. You need to leave." Security was already walking toward us. She saw him and turned. "This isn't over." "Yes, it is." She left. My boss pulled me aside later. "Everything okay?" "Yeah, sorry about that. It's my girlfriend." "Don't worry about it. Just wanted to make sure you're all right." I appreciated that. At least someone cared how I was doing. Later that day, I got a text from an unknown number. I answered because I thought it might be about the apartment I applied for. "Hey man, it's me, from dinner, the work husband." "Are you kidding me? How did you get my number from her phone?" "Look, I think we got off on the wrong foot. Want to grab a beer and clear the air?" "Absolutely not." "Come on, man. We're both mature adults. She really cares about you." I was just being a supportive friend by letting her feed me and not offering to pay. She offered to share her food. What was I supposed to do? Say no? The audacity of this guy. "You two can do whatever you want now. I'm out of the picture. You're making a mistake. She's a great girl." "Then you date her." I blocked that number too. But here's where it gets interesting. My friend who helped me move works in tech on the cybersecurity side. After I told him about the work husband texting me, he got interested. "What's this guy's name?" "No idea. She never said his name." "Let me do some digging. I know someone at that company." 2 days later, he came back with info. The work husband isn't just a co-worker. He's her direct supervisor, her boss, dude. She spent Valentine's Day with her boss. That's wrong on multiple levels. It started to make more sense. The expensive suit, the designer watch, the confidence. This wasn't some random work friend. It was the guy who controlled her career. I got another text yesterday. Her again from a different number. "I know you blocked me, but please read this. I made a mistake. I took you for granted. I miss you so much." That night meant nothing. He means nothing. It's you I want to be with. Please, give me another chance. I didn't reply, but I took a screenshot. I had a feeling I might need documentation. Then today, oh man, today she posted on social media one of those vague posts about when you realize who really has your back and who's just using you. Trust is everything. Some people show their true colors when things get tough. The comments were wild. Her friends all jumping in like, "You deserve better, queen," and his loss. Not a single person asking what actually happened, just automatic support. My phone started blowing up. Friends of friends asking what I did to her. Mutual acquaintances texting me with, "Dude, what happened with you too?" I had to post my own thing. I kept it simple, since apparently we were doing this publicly. I broke up with my ex after she invited her boss to our Valentine's Day dinner. She ignored me all night, expected me to pay for them both, and then called me dramatic for leaving. That's it. That's the story. The tide turned pretty quickly. People started asking questions, commenting, "Wait, what?" And her boss, she deleted her post in less than an hour, but the damage was done. Now everyone knows, and honestly, I'm okay with it. Let them know what happened. I'm not the villain here. I'm looking at a studio apartment tomorrow. It's small, but it's mine. No more living in someone else's space. No more feeling like a guest in my own home. A friend asked me last night if I regret how I handled things. I should have seen the red flags sooner, I said. But I don't regret leaving. Best decision I ever made. Update 2. 2 weeks later. 3 weeks since Valentine's Day. I have some wild updates. I signed the lease on the studio last week. Moved in over the weekend. It's tiny, like really tiny, but it's all mine. My friend helped me move my stuff from his place. We had pizza afterward, and he caught me up on what he'd been hearing. So apparently things are complicated at her office. How complicated? HR complicated? Turns out someone reported the relationship between my ex and her boss to HR, specifically the dinner thing. Someone saw them out together, recognized them from the company, and made a formal complaint about inappropriate workplace relationships. Wait, are they actually a thing? That's what HR is investigating, whether it's just inappropriate closeness or if it crossed a line. I felt vindicated and somehow worse at the same time, like I knew something was wrong, but hearing it confirmed felt different. But it gets worse or better, depending on the perspective. My ex showed up at my new apartment. No idea how she got the address. Probably called my mom or something. They always got along. She knocked on my door around 8 p.m. on a Tuesday. I looked through the peephole. Don't open it. What do you want? Please let me in. We need to talk. We really don't. I lost my job. That stopped me. I opened the door but stayed in the doorway. I didn't let her in. What happened? She looked terrible. Messy hair, wrinkled clothes, puffy eyes. I got fired. They said I violated policy. This is your fault. My fault. How? You told people about him. About Valentine's. Someone reported us, and now we're both fired. I didn't report anything. I just told people what happened when you posted about me online. It's the same thing. You ruined my career. I can sue you. For what? Telling the truth. For harassment. For defamation. A neighbor's door cracked open. An old man peeked out. Everything all right? Yes, sir. She's just leaving. My ex looked at the neighbor, then back at me. Her voice dropped. I have nothing now. No job. I can't afford my apartment. And it's all because of you. It's because of your decisions. You made them. Now you deal with them. I can't believe you're being so cruel. I thought you loved me. I did, past tense. You killed that when you prioritized your boss over me on Valentine's Day. He's not my boss anymore. We're both unemployed. Still not my problem. Where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do? Figure it out. Like I had to figure out where to live when I left your apartment. She tried to push past me into my apartment. Literally shoved me. I held the door firm. You need to leave now. Just let me stay here tonight, please. I have nowhere to go. That's unfortunate. Still no. The neighbor yelled again. Young man, you wanted to call the police? My ex's eyes went wide. She stepped back. Fine, fine. I hope you're happy. You destroyed my life. You invited your boss to our Valentine's dinner. You destroyed your own life. I just stopped participating in it. She left. I heard her crying down the hall. I felt bad for maybe 2 seconds. Then I remembered her laughing as she fed him her lobster ravioli while I sat there alone. The next day, I got a call from a number with my hometown area code. My mom, honey, she called me. I figured. She says you kicked her out, and now she's homeless. That's not what happened. I left her apartment 3 weeks ago. She got fired from her job for inappropriate conduct with her supervisor. That's on her. She made it sound like you threw her out in the cold. Mom, she brought her boss to our Valentine's Day dinner. She completely ignored me. She expected me to pay for them both, and I left. Then I learned they were being inappropriate at work, and HR got involved. None of that is my fault. Silence on the other end. Then her boss. Yes. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. That's awful. I'm okay. I'm fine. I got my own place now. She also said you're refusing to help her. Help her with what? She asked if she could stay with us for a while. She said you suggested it. The absolute nerve. I absolutely did not. Mom, please don't let her guilt you. She made her choices. Don't worry. I told her no. Your father wouldn't stand for it anyway. I was already suspicious when she called. Thank God for parents who actually listen. But wait, there's more because of course there is. I got a message request on social media from an ex-boss. Now I guess we should talk. This situation has gotten out of hand. I'm willing to admit we may have crossed some lines, but your reaction caused real damage. People lost their jobs. We can work this out like adults. I screenshotted it and sent it to my tech background friend. Dude, this guy is trying to blame you for his mess. Should I respond? Hell, no. He's looking for someone to blame. Don't give him any ammunition. I didn't respond. I just blocked him too. Last night, my ex posted a long, rambling thing on her stories. I saw it through a fake account my friend made. She was crying, talking about how people show their true colors in hard times, and how the person she thought loved her abandoned her when she needed him most, and how men will ruin your life and then act like they're the victim. Zero accountability, zero mention of why any of this happened. Pure victimhood. The comments were split. Some people bought it. Others were calling her out because the truth had already spread among mutual friends. Someone commented, "Didn't you sleep with your boss?" And she deleted the whole story. I'm done engaging with any of it. I blocked her on everything. I changed my number and only gave the new one to people I trust. I told my mom not to share any information about me. Work is good. The boss appreciated how I handled the office situation professionally. I've been getting lunch with coworkers more often. One of them, this woman from accounting, we've been talking a lot. Nothing serious. It's just nice to have normal conversations with someone. The studio is coming together. I got a couch from a thrift store. It's ugly, but it's comfy. My friend brought over his old TV. I'm slowly building a life that's actually mine. I saw the lease for my ex's apartment. It finally came through on email. She kept me on it, even when I was paying her in cash. I never signed anything official, so legally I was never on the hook for rent, which is good because I heard through the grapevine she's behind on payments. Not my circus anymore, not my monkeys. Update 3. A month later. It's been about 6 weeks since Valentine's Day. Final update because I need to close this chapter. First, the apartment situation resolved itself. My ex got evicted. I found out from a mutual friend who still talks to her. Apparently, she couldn't make rent without her job. She got 3 months behind, and the landlord started eviction proceedings. She tried calling my new number somehow. I didn't answer. She left a voicemail. I know you changed your number, but I got it from your mom. Please don't be mad at her. I lied and said it was an emergency. Look, I'm in real trouble. I'm getting kicked out. I have nowhere to go. My parents won't help. My friends are all busy with their own lives. You're the only person who ever really cared about me. Can I just stay with you for a few weeks? I'll sleep on the couch. You won't even know I'm there. Please. I deleted it. I changed my number again. I told my mom what happened. She felt terrible. I told her not to worry. She wouldn't give out your number unless you were in the hospital. It's okay, Mom. I'll just update everyone with a new number. But here's the kicker, the real fallout I didn't see coming. That woman from accounting I mentioned, we've been getting coffee, talking during lunch breaks. She's cool, smart, funny, has her life together. We went on a real date last week. Nice dinner. Good conversation. She paid for her own meal without being asked. Imagine that. At the end of the night, she said something that got to me. I heard about what happened with your ex. The Valentine's thing. I just want you to know, I think you handled that really well. A lot of guys would have made it dramatic or tried to get revenge. You just walked away. That takes strength. I didn't feel strong. I felt pathetic, honestly. It wasn't. You respected yourself enough to leave when you saw disrespect. That's huge. We're taking it slow, no rush, no pressure, just seeing where it goes. Meanwhile, my ex is completely imploded. Last I heard from mutual friends. She's been couch surfing. Friend to getting tired of it. She and the ex-boss are not a thing anymore. Turns out once they both lost their jobs, whatever they had fell apart fast. Turns out it was all workplace proximity and the thrill of forbidden fruit. She's been applying for jobs, but getting fired from her last one is making it hard. They listed it as a violation of company policy, which is a red flag for new employers. She posted asking for financial help for someone going through a hard time and got roasted in the comments. People asking why she doesn't get a job. Others bringing up the Valentine story. She deleted it quick. Her parents finally agreed to let her move back home temporarily to another state. Apparently, she's leaving this weekend. And you know what? I feel nothing. No satisfaction, no sympathy, no anger, just nothing. It's over. I have my studio all set up now. It's small, but it's mine. A plant on the windowsill. My gaming setup in the corner. The kitchen is barely functional, but I'm learning how to cook. Meal prepping on Sundays has become my new thing. Work gave me a small raise last week. The boss said, "You've been showing increased focus and professionalism." Funny how that happens when you're not stressed about your relationship. The woman from accounting. We're going out again this weekend. She wants to try this new Thai place. She said she's paying since I got the first date. I didn't argue. It's nice to be with someone who actually wants to contribute. Looking back at Valentine's Day, at that moment in the restaurant when I decided to leave, I realized that was the first time I really stood up for myself in that relationship. I probably should have done it sooner. The red flags were there, like how she would always need me to pay for things but would get defensive if I brought it up. How her friends were more important than couple time. How she'd share intimate details of our relationship with coworkers, including him. How she prioritized looking good on social media over actually being happy. I ignored all of it because I thought that's what commitment meant. Turns out, commitment is mutual. What I was doing was just accepting less than I deserved. Someone commented on my original post, asking if I regret how harsh I was. The truth is no. She needed to face consequences. Not for me to be vengeful, but because her own actions caught up to her. I just stopped shielding her from them. The job thing, the apartment thing, the friendship thing, all of that stemmed from choices she made. Choices she made knowing they were wrong. She knew bringing her boss to our Valentine's dinner was wrong. She did it anyway. She knew spending company time developing an inappropriate relationship was wrong. She did it anyway. I'm not responsible for cleaning up the mess she created. My friend asked me last night if I would take her back if she came crawling back. Not in a million years. Even if she was genuinely sorry, she's sorry she got caught, sorry she lost her job, sorry she's facing consequences. She's not sorry for what she did. Big difference. He nodded. Fair enough. So that's it. That's the end of this story. Guy gets disrespected on Valentine's Day. He leaves, rebuilds his life. No drama, no grand revenge scheme, just a normal person who decided he deserved basic respect and acted on it. The woman from accounting just texted me asking if I'm allergic to anything before Saturday. That's the kind of consideration I should have had all along. Someone who actually cares. To everyone who followed this, thanks for the support. For everyone asking if I went too far, I didn't. I just stopped playing the game. Sometimes the best revenge is just letting someone face the natural consequences of their actions while you move on. And to my ex, if you're reading this somehow, I genuinely hope you get your life sorted out. Just not with me. Never again with me.